we don't recognise them?
I think it's more that they don't recognise them, yeah, and that's probably to be expected after the time that we're looking at.
On the bone fragments that you found, you said that the majority of them you'd established that they were animal bones.
Yeah.
Are there any sort of fragments that may possibly be human bones?
No, there's nothing like that at the minute. There are one or two small bits that the anthropologists had to ask for some additional support on, but they've been ruled out as well. So.
How far are the toys from the house itself?
Range of distances really, very close to out to beyond 30 metres, so yeah, they're really well spread.
Are there any toys that Ben was known to have had with him? Have the Needhams been able to sort of tell you, well, we're sure that on that day he will have had such and such?
Well, he had the two car toys that the little two cars that you've been briefed on, I think, previously, but beyond that, no, I'm not aware of anything.
Do you know how many more days you've got for the search?
Well, we're here until the weekend at least, but we're reviewing it at the end of each day, so in terms of search there's still plenty of work to do.
So you found the beer cans, you said, with the sell-by date.
Yeah.
Does that mean that perhaps the search is reaching a crucial phase and that you're down to that level now?
Well, in terms of the mound, what we need to get down to is either something which says you're down to around the sort of early 90s or beyond that, and we're actually going well beyond that because we're able to identify the sort of sedimentation at the bottom. The archaeologist is quite content that we've actually excavated to the point where nothing has ever been dug beyond that, so we're getting well beyond the early 90s.
Just to be clear on the toys, you say you have found little cars or trucks?
We've found bits of little cars, we've found bits of bigger cars, plastic components from a range of different types of toys. So, you know, there clearly been other children up at this site who've probably distributed toys across the field.
And presumably, are those toys being checked for DNA?
I don't think anything's gone away at the moment.
When you're down to that level now, do you do anything different, or is it a case of continuing to go further down in the mound? Do you, for instance, bring in more technical equipment on that area?
We'll go as far as the archaeologist indicates that in terms of the bedrock that we're starting to expose, he's very clear in that there's no need to dig beyond that because there are certain signs that we look for in the way the soil's affected when something's dug or when something's laying on top of it, and we're actually getting down to the point now that soil has never been exposed previously, so you know, we're as deep as we need to be going on that.
So are you saying that you're ruling out that Ben could have been put in the mound?
No, we've still got quite a lot of the mound to clear, but certainly the bits that we've done, we're quite happy that there's nothing there of any significance.
How many inches down is that bedrock?
We've gone down to well beyond 2 metres in terms of the depth down, so yeah, we've gone down there.
And can we see it again today?
Yeah.
Good.
Is that okay?
Great stuff. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I was just going to say, is that alright?